Hello, this is Tomlin from TomlinHarmonicaLessons.com, and today I'm going to show you how to play a full solo 12-bar blues with chugging and single notes and lots of cool stuff. So for this lesson you'll need a harmonica in the key of C. We're playing in second position in the key of G, and this lesson is suitable for people who are pretty early on in their harmonica journeys, so it's kind of beginner-ish, okay? But before we get to the lesson and what it sounds like, if you want to support the channel, then please subscribe and hit that little bell icon so that you get notified when I upload a new video. Okay, so let's have a listen to what I'm going to teach you, and then I'll break it down lick by lick. So it's going to sound like this. Okay, so let's have a look at our first lick, which is going to sound like this. Okay, so we have two parts to this lick. We have the single note part and we have the chugging part. So let's have a look at the chugging bit first, even though that's the bit that comes afterwards. So we're playing holes 2, 3, and 4. And we are playing in, out, out, in. And we're starting on the offbeat, so it'll be 1, 2. And what I'm doing, I'm actually articulating those chords. So I'm saying da, 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 da. Just saying da, da all the way through. Okay, so let's try that together a couple of times. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, now let's put in those single note parts. So we're starting on a 2 draw, which is the root note of the 1 chord, which is why we're playing it. So we're playing that on beat 1. And then we have a little break for 1 beat before we play the chug. Okay, and then we do a little response to this where we play the 2 draw, but we play it as 8th notes twice. Okay, so let's try doing that together. We'll play the whole thing and we'll do it on a loop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the crucial thing to make sure of is that you are transitioning really clearly between the clean single note and the chugging. We want to make sure that the clean single notes don't become blurry and the chugging doesn't become too narrow. Okay, those are the pitfalls. Another thing to bear in mind, most people tend to chug too hard. They tend to do this. As you can hear, that doesn't sound very nice. So play nice and gently, nice and relaxed. It's not about getting tons of volume out of the instrument. It's just about making it sound sweet. Okay? So that is the first bit. And just a little side note, if you struggle with hitting the 2 draw, then I've done a video lesson about that, which you can click on the little link up that's going to pop up at the top to learn how to play the 2 draw clearly. Okay, so lick number 2 is going to sound like this. So same kind of rhythm. This lick fits over the 4 chord and really has that 4 chord sound for 2 reasons. The first reason is that we're playing the 1 blow, which is the root note of the 4 chord. And we're also playing 1, 2, 3 blow chord for the chugging part, which is the 4 chord. Those are the notes in the 4 chord. We've got C, E, and G. And what we're doing is we're not actually doing in, out, we're just doing all out breath. So you need to be careful that you're only using one breath for the chords and you're articulating it. So you're doing da 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 da. Okay, so let's try that together, just the chugging part, all out breath. 1, 2. This is where making sure that you're not playing too hard is really, really important. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, and then the single note was a 1 blow. So let's try that together. I'm not going to loop it because it's quite difficult to play that because of the breathing. It's all out breath. So I'm just going to play it once, have a break, and then we'll play it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause. 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, excellent. So after that, we would come back to lick 1 when we're playing the full 12 bars. But for now, let's look at what lick 3 is going to be. So lick 3 happens in bars 9 and 10 over the 5 chord and 4 chord, and it's just going to be. So you'll notice that I'm not chugging over this part. And the reason for that is that it's not easy to chug a 5 chord on the harmonica because the notes just aren't there without bending, and you can't bend some notes and not bend other notes when you're playing chords. So that's why all I'm doing is playing the root note of the 5 chord. So I'm doing 1 draw for the 5 chord. So that's all one breath that I'm articulating. So I'm just saying 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, and then I'm doing the same on the 4 chord, except that it's the out breath, so that's 1 blow. Okay, let's try that together, nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, one more time. 2, 3, 4. So you should be able to do that reasonably comfortably, but if you're running out of breath when you're playing that 5 chord, that means that you're using too much air. You're playing too hard, so really work on playing more gently. Okay, and then we come back to the 1 chord lick, so that was lick 1, but we're doing just the second half. And then we're going to play the turnaround. So that turnaround is just 3 draw, 2 draw, 2 blow, 1 draw, 8th notes. Starting on beat 1. So let's try just the turnaround together. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's add in the little bit of chugging just before that. So I'm going to do the second half of lick 1, so that's. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right, so those are all the bits that you need to know for this 12-bar blues. Let's have a little think about what's going to happen when we piece them together. So we're going to start with lick 1, which is 2 bars long and fits over the 1 chord. So that means that you need to repeat it twice to play over the 1 chord, which is 4 bars long at the beginning. Then we go to lick 2 and we play that once because that fits over the 4 chord perfectly. Then we come back to lick 1 and play it once because that fits over bars 7 and 8 perfectly, before we get to the 5 chord, which is where we need to play lick 3, 5 chord, 4 chord, and then we come back to the second half of lick 1, and then we play the turnaround. Okay, so let's try doing that together nice and slowly all the way through. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, excellent work. So there's no backing track for this because this is a solo 12-bar blues, and it's a really good way for you to get comfortable maintaining your own rhythm and being able to play a 12-bar blues without needing other people to support you. It'll really refine your knowledge of that chord progression. Okay, so if you want to download the tab for this lesson, all you need to do is click on the link in the description below, which will take you to my website. You'll put in your email address and I will send you the tab for free. And this is actually part of the beginner's curriculum in my online harmonica school, which is a premium subscription school where you get step-by-step guidance and everything you need to get better on the instrument, including curriculum, feedback on your playing, and lots of other resources. So if you want to find out more about that, then you can also click in the description below to get to that. All right, thank you so much for watching. Before you run away, if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up by hitting the like button below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that little bell icon so you get notified when I put up a new video, which is every Wednesday. All right, take it easy. Happy harping.